Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to National City Christian Church for our weekly Music at Midday concert. My name is Mike McMahon, and I'm especially happy to welcome many of you who might be here for the very first time. If you'd like to know about the organs that you're about to hear, you're welcome to come up after the recital to say hi to Grant and also to check out the console, which is just amazing. It controls both the front organ in front of you and the rear organ behind you in the gallery. Also, we have some displays set up in the back of the sanctuary with lots of wonderful information about the art of organ building. So check those out. If you're not on our email list, we'd be happy to add you so that you can know about our weekly offerings here at National City. Just write your name and your email address on a piece of paper, and we'll be happy to add you to that. This series is self-supporting, so we do invite you, if you're able, to make a donation to help us continue this series. There are collection plates here in the front and in the back where you can make a donation by cash or check, or you can go online and contribute at nationalcitycc.org. And while we're mentioning online, I do want to welcome those of you who may be watching on live stream and those of you who are looking at the recording later on. We're very happy to be welcoming today Grant Holcomb, who comes to us now from Richmond, Virginia, but originally from Lexington, Kentucky, where he was the Associate Director at Central Christian Church, which is a very important church in the history of our denomination, the Disciples of Christ. So it's really great to welcome him here today. I heard him play last April when I was out in Kentucky for a wedding, and now we're here. So it's great to have him. So please now help me to welcome Grant Holcomb.
Thank you. Good afternoon, and thank you for being here. I want to thank Mike McMahon and all the great folks at National City for hosting me, and thank you for braving the cold. As Mike told you, I grew up in a Disciples of Christ church, and I served a disciple church for years, and so it feels sort of so nice to play on the home court, so to speak, and be in a DOC congregation. I'll let the music speak for itself mostly, but I'll tell you a little bit about a few of the upcoming pieces here. The next piece by Buxtehude, the Chaconne in E minor, was originally a piece for string quartet, so when you listen to the registrations and the articulations and things, your imagination might take you to that venue. The next piece, the Adagio by Widor, was from his organ Symphony 2. In the 1880s, 1890s, César Franck fathered the French symphonic genre of organ literature, and Widor took that and ran with it and created the genre of the organ symphony, which is great fun. And without further ado, I'm going to keep going. Thanks. Okay, thank you. I just want to say a couple things about the next few pieces on the program. You'll notice that I tried to do a diverse program of both dead composers and living composers, of things like that, and including a lot of 20th century organ composers. So there's 3 pieces on the program of 20th century organ literature. And I will say that the next piece is by Adolphus Hailstork, who's an African-American composer. And it's a toccata based on the spiritual Great Day. There's a great Jesse Norman recording of that on YouTube if you're a fan of her work, which I should be. The next piece is by Craig Phillips, and it's just a lovely lyrical air of a piece that is very palatable to the ear. But the next piece, the final piece in the program, probably deserves a bit of explanation. It's interesting to note Simon Preston, the composer, dedicated this pipe organ when it was brand new. He was the dedicatory recitalist. And this is a piece that I worked on during my graduate degree, so I thought it would be appropriate to pull out. But if you're familiar with the music of Olivier Messiaen, you'll notice a lot of obvious parallels. And you'll hear 2 distinct themes, one lush and one spikily rhythmic. And I will use probably what is the organ's most famous stop, which I'm not going to give away, but use your ear. And I will say I'd like to do the last 2 pieces on the program as a set, so I won't get off the bench between those 2 last pieces. So enjoy.